Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Give me a second to set up my computer. We will go, what do you call that, go live right now. And then we will go through with TikTok.
Well, today the live session is not alone. It's a two-person thing.
Full screen.
Hey, no comment.
Okay, comment here.
Okay.
Comment here.
Here. You post up here.
Okay. Can I increase the live chat?
It's okay. You remain like this. You can see.
Okay. Why is my screen? Hello? Okay, there's a delay. Okay.
Yep.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon everyone. My name is Charles. With me, this lovely lady is Miss Wan Yun. She is from our Intelligent Business Solution Group. She is from actually she is in charge of our Edu system. Our Edu system. Let me give a brief introduction. Intelligent Business Solution is a group of compassionate youngsters. We are in charge of different, I would say, business solutions for specifically designed for small medium enterprises. So what is all this system about? It's actually providing a way of how to make our SMEs be more efficient in their business. For example, how can they improve the operation of their business? For example, how do they promote their business? For example, how do they list their business? So today I will explore all this possibility with my colleague, Ms. Wan Yun. As for myself, my name is Charles. I'm in charge of IP card. So IP card, let me start with IP card. What is an IP card? IP card here is actually a solution for enterprise, small medium enterprise, whereby if you are a new business or you are a small medium enterprise that want to go towards digitalization, then this is a solution for you. Why I say this is because we need our own IP. For example, during I do consulting, a lot of people ask me about branding strategy. What do you need to branding strategy? What do you need to? How much do you need to spend for branding? So and often and not, a lot of times in my younger days, I got thrown this question a lot. And during my younger days, I make mistakes by giving the wrong answer. Story that I have. Many years ago when I was doing media sales in radio, so I met up with a new customer with a new product. So he newly set up a company and then he had a new product which is similar to another competitor, or I would say unfortunately it's my other clients, right? It's the same category of product but I'm servicing another client with a similar product. Okay, and when I approached the customer was asking me, how much to spend on radio advertising, and I did a few packages for him, from a beginner's package to a more advanced package. It was like one, we call it ROS package, run off station package, about 100 ads a week in the station, and then the other one is a 1 month package, and then for so far and so forth. And suddenly he asked me, I want to have the same effect as, I can't say the brand here, XYZ brand. So I said, wow, congratulations. Well, if you want to go head on with them, okay, I congratulate you. Then he told me something. I want to execute the exact program or exact campaign that XYZ company is doing. Out of my own naiveness and out of my enthusiasm, wow, this is a big sales. So I open up my laptop, right? I remove the brand name and show him the media schedule. And my client literally fall off of his chair because the campaign that the existing customer was running, okay, cost more than 1 million ringgit a year. So imagine your first time seeing a customer, a brand new customer, and you ask the customer for 1 million ringgit in advertising ringgit.
So bold.
Yes. So it's
Overly
crazy, right?
bold.
Yeah, I was enthusiastic. You have to forgive me because I was so excited. Wow! I closed 1 million already, and this is my 2nd million. So was so excited, and suddenly the customer fall off the chair.
You know why? Because the customer must be thinking, I'm not the 随鱼, okay?
Yeah, of course. No, because in the world of advertising, we are used to see big numbers. Because, like for example, we look at customers. I do handle 4A agencies, and we have customers like multinational customers like Carlsberg, Maxis, Cellcom, DG at the time. Even briefly there was cigarette advertising. So all these campaigns are actually hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay, per month and per year. So it's very common for us. So normally for I would say a new customer, like SME customers, normally I'll start them. I mean, I'm talking about year 2000. We start with maybe about 5,000 ringgit budget to 10,000 ringgit budget to start off. Then we build the campaign from there. Why I say that is because as a responsible salesperson, we don't want our customer to spend all our money in one place. It's a campaign whereby once you launch a advertising and you look at the result and then you follow up with the result. Okay, it's a trial and error kind of thing because we cannot estimate what the market wants. It's only that most of the time we ourselves think that we know best for our customer. So that is a very, very bad conception. So come back to IP card. IP card is actually an entry level. We teach, it's a tool to help our partners to actually build their first IP. What is an IP? IP is an intellectual property whereby it can be a company, it can be a person. Company will be something like Louis Vuitton, I hope I pronounce it right. Okay, Louis Vuitton is a brand, it's a company, right?
Okay.
Then you have Coca-Cola, a world most admired company, the most expensive brand in the world, and what do you call that? Asset to the brand ratio is very low, meaning that the brand is actually more expensive than all the asset combined. But for small and medium enterprise, there's no way you can jump into that league because that takes years to build, brand takes years to build, brand takes a lot of money to build, build a lot of trust because most of the brand are trusted brand. So all the brand that you see outside is trusted, that's why you buy their products. If there's no trust to the brand, you won't buy the product. So for SME, what is your first step? Your first step is create your own brand identity or intellectual property. Okay, what does your brand stand for? Okay, what does your company stands for? All right. I'm sure when I mentioned Louis Vuitton, a lot of people know about that. But how many person actually can name the company behind the brand? Okay, I don't think anybody can name it. Even myself, I remember the company name is Moet Chandon something. That brand owns more than 10 brands, including the champagne brand,
yep.
Including bags, including footwear, and a lot of stuff. So a company can build their own IP through different brands. So for SME, we build a brand through IP card, which is a website to introduce our company. It's a landing page. It's an e-commerce platform where you can sell your product. It can be what do you call that, information center for your customers, and it can be a catalog for your products or services. So today I have with me Miss Wan Yin, and everyone is asking, what is Miss Wan Yin going to do with IP card? Well, today I will have a good discussion with her about what is IP card. It's because unwillingly I noticed she has 3 cards. She has 3 different profiles that everyone can search online. So
Yes.
I will go into because my today's talk is more on solution based. Why we need so many identity, of course I have checked through her profile, everything is clean, okay, so all her occupation listed is pure, okay, don't have any wrong
The more
wrong
the merrier,
perception.
okay? The more the merrier, the more IP card or branding that I carry, the more, like you say, the LV mother company has so many different brands, okay?
Yep.
I'm the mother company, right?
Okay, what she say is true. Even I have existing 5 different IP cards that I use. Of course, some are for our tutorial demo, and some are actually in use. I have my personal one IP card for my personal. Then for my personal page, personal card, I actually link it to my IP card official website. I link it to my other colleagues' website as well, and also link it to my e-commerce store as well. So there's many usage to it. So today, our discussion actually more focused on Miss Wan Yun is because she is the person in charge. She's the assistant director for Edu Academy, our own Intelligent Business Solutions Academy, or we also be known as International Business Schools. Okay, we are branched in Malaysia, whereby she is the person in charge of managing the whole portal. Maybe Miss Wan Yun can tell us what is Edu all about.
This IBS EDU platform is a one-stop solution education platform, not only for the instructor or trainers to sell their courses. Also, we gather students, learners. I won't say particularly student only. For those, everyone can be a learners as well. Like a trainer can be actually at the same time be a learner to learn some other thing, right? So we gather everyone in the same platform. For it's actually just like Airbnb or Agoda. When you think about you want to book a hotel room, you go for Agoda because there has everything, literally almost everything there. When you think of learning or willing to share your knowledge, you think about our IBS EDU platform. What is the website? edu.isibs.com. Okay. Advertisement time. Advertisement time. edu.isibs.com is the education platform that we are running right now. For everyone, is to let the learning and teaching experience more joyful and enjoyable. So feel free to log in. Thanks Charles for sharing the link in the chat box. Okay.
Okay, I just delve a little bit more about this edu.isibs. Okay, when was it started?
We actually just launched the whole platform last Saturday, like 29th of March. Yeah, I believe all our platform launched together like on 29th of March, and we received quite positive and engaging feedback from the floor, and also we have some instructor and trainers are already on board with us, and we do have some courses available now. If you log into our page, you definitely can see what courses that are available right now and who are the instructor or trainers are already on board with us.
Okay, just to give everyone a brief preview, last Saturday we have a soft launch internally for all of our existing partners about our intelligent business solutions, so which is consisting of 5 solutions that we are launching now. All in all, for SME solutions, we have over 40 solutions that we provide to our SMEs, and this is mainly because each SME have different needs. So we have different solutions for different problems, to be exact. So for Miss Wan Yun's side, I want to ask, can I log in now to edu.isibs to
Have you registered? I'm sure you're one of our
yes.
speakers, right? Of course, definitely you can. For whoever that is new, without logging into the platform, also you can see what courses available. If you are interested to log into our register. Either you can be a student, learners, instructor, or even organization like training providers or company. Do feel free to register with us and start to browse what are the courses that are interesting you the most.
Okay, maybe I just add on a little bit because during the beta testing session with Miss Wan Yun, I have logged in as a student. I have try log in as a instructor. So if you go to edu.isibs, you will see my profile there because I put some of my profile there. Mainly, I use Edu to host all my step-by-step tutorial for IP card there. So anyone can actually go to Edu now, okay, register an account. You don't need to pay. Okay, you can actually browse for IP card step-by-step instruction free of charge. So because Miss Wan Yun has kind enough to allow me to post the step-by-step instruction over there, and it's actually much proper. And of course, that will be also my I would say resource center. From time to time, I will put in case studies. I will put in videos to enhance the use knowledge of IP card, because every individual have different use. So like today, I will talk about IP card is because Edu is because this is a place whereby a lot of lecturers will be there. Okay, we welcome 3 types of person. Number 1, if you want to improve yourself, no matter you are a young graduate or a housewife or what do you call somebody who has
Senior
taken
citizen.
senior citizens, or you are taking a break from work or studies and now you want to gain back a knowledge. For example, you want to gain knowledge about AI. You can try going in and have a look about what is the AI knowledge. Some courses are free, some courses are paid. But of course, this is like a dream come true because it's piecemeal. You can actually select what you want and study what you want. Some are free, some are paid. So even it's paid one, those are very affordable. I think something for RM1 cost is about, right?
Oh, we are using USD, okay.
Oh, USD, sorry.
USD, okay.
Starting from $1 per course. Okay, so everyone can have a go and have a look, buy some credit, and then choose the classes that you want. I think Miss Wan Yin will tell you later about the promotions that she's doing.
Yes.
Right. And second thing is for lecturers. Lecturers, those lecturers out there, have you ever wondered, other than lecturing in your own institution, you want to lecture outside of your institution? Have you ever wondered where you want to put your teaching materials?
Or you have developed some very valuable courses but nowhere else you think that you can sell it. Yeah, this is the right platform.
So you can put a platform here and imagine if let's say you are based in Kuala Lumpur, right? And some student in Penang or Kedah wants to get your tuition service. You can actually host a live session in the platform itself. So imagine the power of doing that. So you increase your exposure, I would say, nationwide. And yesterday I was having a talk with a friend of mine who is also a lecturer. So I said, why don't you come into Edu, put your material in, and then once you are ready, okay, use our AI factory, produce a book, and sell your ebook at Edu. Is it possible, Ms. Wan Yin?
Yes, definitely. Well, you are the best salesperson that I ever have. Yes, definitely. We are allowed all the trainers, all the training material related or anything that related to your course is available. You can list it in our platform to sell it together with your courses. So what Charles saying is correct. Yes, we can bundle it together. Either you want to bundle it, sell it separately. It's all up to you.
Yeah. And I heard from Ms. Wan Yin, okay, she need to confirm this. Apparently, if you have live session or on-site session, meaning that, for example, if you are doing cooking classes or you are doing some practical classes, okay, which you're hosting, you can actually use the platform as a selling platform to gain visitor to the course, is it?
You mean like a platform to buy the entrance ticket to the course?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
So I think that's very great because, like, for example, just like I mentioned, my friend in Kuala Lumpur and then the students in Penang. Okay, maybe you have a workshop or you have something that you want open to everyone. Okay, and I'm sure with Miss Wan Yin's event. I just realized that she's an event organizer as well. So she can also help you organize the event. Make sure you know the number of attendance. If you want speakers or you want AV equipment, please look for Miss Wan Yin. She will help you create that within the Edu system, meaning that it's not free, okay? Okay, she can oversee that through the system and that can help you host it. Because I realized that some lecturers, when they put on the mic, they are very, hi everyone, I'm Charles. But when I speak to them one-to-one and talk about sales, they are pretty afraid. So I do not know why the personality is such. So don't have such worries. Okay, we have an AI chatbot in the website, right?
We have AI assistant to help you to put your content together and assist you, guide you how to put your content. And at the same time, we do have the small AI assistant as your little assistant and in every of your own personal page.
Yeah. So you know what she's saying? She's saying that because I'm a little bit biased. I've done the demo. So imagine every lecturer that's listed into the Edu system will have our own personal chatbot. Okay, own personal chatbot means, okay, you can set it to answer any questions that students may ask or partners may ask or any investor may ask. Because if you are a good speaker or you are somebody inspired to be a good speaker like me, I want someone to notice me, go to a platform, look at what I do, and then maybe sponsor me for events or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully that happens. So
yes, I hope you can get some big investor to invest. So now you may want to do your pitch first. So what do you want investor to invest in you? What kind of it's a trade, you know. When you ask for investment means what can you trade off to the other person.
So okay, I had to confess first because everyone is saying that I'm such a good salesman. I'm giving you a honest opinion why I am on edu.isibs.com. Okay, other than I'm obliged to find a place to put all my content. Okay, and then Miss Wan Ying gave me a good offer. That's why I'm on the platform. But once I have gone through the beta stages, I find that as a person who was selling services, especially for me, I do consulting work, I do lecturing work, I do lecture about NingPass, and lecture in English as well, because a lot of materials in Chinese, but I do lecture in English. So it provides me a platform, a stable platform, which is not my own, that everybody can see. Like for example, I have such confidence, example only, for example, I have such confidence on my speaking ability. Alright, I think that if everyone scroll through my profile, maybe they see that I'm a better speaker than some other lecturer. I'm not trying to compete, but it's a possibility why I can actually put my face inside there and have airtime. Second thing is, it's been a dream of mine to produce a book, but I don't know what to write. So I find that Edu can be a place where I put my materials in. So once I accumulated my materials, I can actually come up with a book, and it would also help me to plan. Because when I was uploading my content, it took me first time it took me quite a while during the draft stage. It took me a long time to see how do I sequence the content and how do I place the content. I think it's very important is because a lot of people like me, I can talk a lot, but I don't know head and tail. So people, once they listen to me, Charles, can you repeat that? So how do you sequence things that we can communicate better to your students? And then you can also put assignment to the content. Like for example, let's say, what do you call that? I find out one feature, she didn't tell me, okay, one feature that I can actually put into it. For example, if I put my courses in sequence, right? So if I can put an assignment to the first lesson 1, for example, lesson 1, okay, the student have to pass lesson 1 to go to lesson 2. Then it become a game, and you know, what do you call that? I can do a reverse pricing part. I thought about reverse pricing because I'm a marketing guy. So what I do is I like to reverse pricing. What I do reverse pricing is the first is always most expensive, and you buy the second one, third one. Like for example, maybe okay, I don't know, I have not done it yet. First class, $10. So if they pass the assignment, they can go to the second class, maybe $8. If they pass the assignment, the third class becomes $6. Then become cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I think that will somehow encourage people to.
I think this is quite interesting because what I've always seen what others been doing, especially I won't say inexperienced but newly trainer, they will do the other way around. Because you're a new trainer or you don't really have experience in teaching, so what they will do, they don't reverse the pricing. It follows.
But can it be done?
A bit I would say can, but it's a bit challenging because people don't have the confidence. Okay.
how about okay?
Normally they will start with
I give you a concept. Okay.
Yeah.
Say for example, each class is $10, right? $10. Bear with me. I just try. This haven't been done before. I do not know whether it can be done before. So I like to go do something unique. Okay. Like for example, first class, $10.
Yeah.
Okay. If they manage to finish the assignment, go to second class. Okay. System maybe still has $10, but you refund $2 to them.
No, actually you can decide what kind of promotion or discount you wanted to give.
I can do that myself.
Yes, but it's on the whole course basis. I don't think it allows on chapter basis. What you're trying to mean is like if I finish, let's say I have this course IP card course, I have let's say 10 chapters inside. After you finish chapter 1, you bought it at $10, and then the second chapter you get it at $8 like that, right?
Yep.
But within chapters, kind of like impossible unless you want to like give them some, I would say, coupon. If they can redeem a coupon, like let's say you finish a chapter 1, then you get a coupon for your next course rather than the
So
same
can
chapter.
you do credit based? Like for example, I credit back. For example, okay, congratulations students, you pass stage 1. Okay, as an encouragement stage show, I give you rebate to you $2.
Yeah, you can give the coupon. Yeah, the coupon you can.
Okay,
You can
I'm willing to do that. So meaning that this will encourage people to actually have some fun doing. For me, it's like education is a continuous project, progress, right? It's a continuous, what I would say, lifelong learning.
Yeah.
And there are different things that you want to learn. So I want to make it more interesting to our students and also for everyone as well. So I have my other materials ready, but I have not uploaded yet because I'm still thinking the way to
the pricing mechanism is like fighting within Charles' head. Like, should I price higher and then I give discount, or should I price it lower and then I sell it higher later?
Because just advertising time for myself. I'm a marketing person. I graduated from Chartered Institute of Marketing UK, and I do advise on 4P strategy. 4P strategy, if you don't know, pricing, product, place, promotion, these 4 strategies that I always get my customers to use, maybe not all for at the same time, but different strategy at a different time to have a different effect. So because compared with when I started marketing in year 2000 and now it's 2025, 25 years has passed, the market have changed, the way we study have changed. Okay, last time when we study, we had to go to school. Okay, if I don't go to school, my parents will whack me with a cane. Now, if you whack with a cane, okay, you call Social Security office and somebody will talk to your mother, right? Or Russell Peter says, somebody's gonna get hurt real bad. All right, so coming to modern times, learning has taken a different evolution, and we have different methods of learning. So like for example, people my age, I no longer want to chase my first degree or my first diploma or whatever, but much more on knowledge how to enhance the quality of my life. So IBS education also is the same. The method is the same. We want everybody to have a chance to learn, everybody to have exposure to knowledge. Most important thing is like old people like me, 25 years ago there's no AI, now there's AI, so what is AI? And I do have a professor who always say, okay Charles, there's 2 types of people now. One type of people is the one who control AI.
Another one?
Another is a type of people that, controlled by AI. What do you mean controlled by AI? For example, what do you call that? I just give you a very, very funny example. For example, have you talked to AI chatbot? Chatting. So this is happened last week. One of my friends said in the regular chatbot, what will happen is he is defining the role of his chatbot. So our chatbot is unique in the sense that you can define the role. Okay, this chatbot, you are an air stewardess. You talk in a sexy voice. It can do that. Okay, they can talk like that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure your friend is a typical guy.
No. Please don't overthink it, because marketing, there is one thing we call discrimination. I know it's a very dirty word, but it's always happened and nobody complain about it. Okay, I'll give you an example. What is discrimination? Price discrimination. Why children below 5 years old no need to pay to eat? Why above 60 years old 50% discount? His size is not smaller than me. Why senior citizens have cheaper price? Have you ever asked the question?
It's the age discrimination.
Yeah, it's a price discrimination. Because of the age, they discriminate the price.
Yeah.
It's very common. Okay, like for example, right, when you bought the plane, right, everybody bought the same ticket, right, basically. And suddenly you hear, those with family with small children, please come to the front. Then have you ever complained? Why?
I never experienced it.
I do experience it because when my son is 1 year old, we always get in front of the line.
You enjoy the benefit and yet you are still
because discrimination.
Next time I must tell the stewardess.
No. Because discrimination are created by marketers. So if marketers do not know how to use it, then we fail.
You are the marketers, right?
Yeah, of course. Like for example here, we have a price discrimination in our edu system. Well, you don't look at me. Okay? As long as you are part of our IBS CRM user, you got discount, right? Aha! See? So there are always loopholes.
This is not discrimination, okay?
It is
This is
discrimination.
appreciation for
Oh, okay,
supporting
okay.
us, okay?
Okay.
Okay, don't
Whatever.
put it wrongly, okay? This is not discrimination.
Whatever.
Okay, so means your IP card don't have this kind of price discrimination?
Oh, of course.
Of course, yes.
Yes,
or
we
no?
discriminate because you see, with one email address, we have packages that control one email address, one vCard. We have also one email address control 9 IP cards, and also we have a package pair, one email address control 199 cards. Why discriminate? Because I discriminate against usage. So it's like, for example, which solution matches you best?
So means if you're a boss that owns or have 199 staff under you, you can either one person control everything or get them to own the IP card themselves and you don't control anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, imagine this. I just give this scenario, right? So a lot of companies, they have tag, right? Oh, I have a demo.
You still keep your tag?
No. Okay, so for example, you have something like a staff tag that you put on your chest, you know, to discriminate you between the companies and stuff. And normally, what do you put inside there? Your face, sometimes just a company logo. This is your tag to take attendance, etc. So these are the only usage, is it right? If you come to me, I'll teach you how to use IP card and have unique cards. No additional cost. I'll teach you how to write NFC chips, okay, for free. You can do that with the NFC enabled phone, right? So imagine all your staff will have identification. Either you want to put your face or no face, it's okay. Even for your security guard, if you take your handphone, just scan on the card, you know whether this staff is working for you or not. Because you can put their face there. So for example, okay, I see Wan Yin very suspicious. I take her card, I scan. Okay, the IP card will reflect the owner of the card.
Yes.
If it's not her face, then she's in big trouble, right? Okay, let's imagine your machinist or your factory worker, put it straight away. Okay, they already have a card. Why not give them the recognition that they need? Probably have an IP card with a company logo, with their face and their staff number. So when they go home, they can just show to their, I can't put any logo here because copyright. Alright, so you can actually see, they can know, oh, my mom or my auntie or my uncle is working in this particular establishment. So there's so much sense of belonging, right? So the difference between 199 card and 99 card, one card is, I can tell you the per card difference, per profile difference. So you either you have you're paying less than 500 ringgit for one profile, or you're paying less than 20 ringgit per profile. So up to you. You can private message me. I will teach you which are the best solution for your business. Because we are selling solution, we are not selling just a product. Okay, come back to Edu. Come back to Edu. Why we are talking today is because we realize that a lot of lecturers, they do not have their profile page or profile being formed. We are facing a lot of, actually we have a lot of instructors lining up to be listed in Edu, but then unfortunately their profile is incomplete. And so Wan Yin sat down with me and said, how can we help these instructors? I said, well, they should each have an IP card. Because I give free tutorial online, I also have physical tutorial. I don't mind doing a special session for Edu. Yeah, Edu for all the instructors. I can personally help them to create their own profile. Because it's a template-based IP. IP card is a template-based solution whereby you have all the template ready, just fill in the blank. And even that, I find that a lot of SME or lecturers, they are not able to fill up the blank. For example, which address should they list? They're thinking for so long. Okay, their working address or their home address, or do they have a school address? So most of the time they will use a school address, which is where Edu is HQ now in Sungai Besi. We also have asking about how to do a short introduction video about themselves, which they do not know how to do. about your contact information, how to list your products, your ebooks, etc. So we are helping a lot of lecturers trying to do that, and hopefully we can achieve much more with the lecturers once they attend the class, because we just did our launching last Saturday. So we are trying to schedule a live session and also I would say offline session for the lecturers to attend the class. So now, talking about lecturers, right? Maybe we have spoken to a lot of lecturers. Okay, what is their biggest concern or worry when you ask them to sign up for Edu?
I think one of it is like they are too concentrated, too focused on their own industry, their own skills, their knowledge. Not like Charles. Charles is a very good marketer, very experienced, seasoned marketer. But for them, marketing, I don't want to say marketing their cost. Marketing themselves is already a very difficult part because they are too focused. Like a doctor, the doctor will only focus on what about medical or medicine, everything about his own industry, but not others. So this is the most difficult thing that for them to really think, how should I put myself out there to market myself? Even a very simple biography or summary about themselves, it could take them like days to complete, because they are too specific, their knowledge and their focus is too specific within what they have been so comfortable with all this time. Like marketing or social media is something that out of their is totally out of their comfort zone, and they don't really know how to put it in the right way to market themselves. They could be very experienced, like just now when Charles you say you are very good marketer, but when it comes to develop a course, you face the difficulty, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the same situation. They might be very good in develop a course, a valuable course, a very good course, but they have the difficulty to market themselves, put themselves out there in the market, do the branding. Yeah, I think this is the biggest challenges that they face.
So do you help the lecturers to like promote? Do you help to promote them as well?
In our platform, yes, we do. Like every time when they have new courses update, or eventually we will have our own EDU social media platform. Whenever we have a new trainer on board, we can promote. Of course, we do have our in-house promoting system, promotion for them. But the first step is the most important thing. We always say the first 1% is the hardest, but how to make them really come up with a very good biography or summary, or their own branding.
Self-promo page.
Yes, self-promo page. They don't even have a very professional. There might be a very professional doctor, but when I ask them, do you have a proper professional photo portrait? Let me look through, and it could take days. Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Do you provide that kind of service?
Okay, for Charles, yes, but okay, we can discuss. Of course, everything can be discussed. If the trainers really need help, by all means, we give the best that we can to help them, because we know sometimes their courses is very valuable and it's really can mean a lot to others. But just that because they don't know how to put everything in the market correctly and target the right target audience, so why not, right? I believe Charles also will.
No, live没有声音。
Might using that.
Which one? TikTok also?
TikTok
没有了。
如果人一直讲，听到我们两个的声音，我跟他三个。
My test. Can hear?
Check 1, 2. Anyone?
Can hear? That one. Unplug that one and see the other one. Which one is the
TikTok.
IBS?
现在有听吗？
Yeah.
Check 1, 2. Is it good enough?
No.
Why is it okay? Okay. So I'll just reset this. Go back
Give
to
us a
the
second,
machine.
okay? Those on YouTube. My test. Yes, come back.
It's not communicating.
Okay. Okay, where are we just now? Talk about branding, yes. That's why today Charles is here also to share with us how to do a branding, personal branding, the most important part for everyone. We talk about IP a lot, but what really IP means, I think Charles knows the most.
Basically, for branding or IP, as you said, I always ask my customers 5 questions, 5 crucial questions. All right, and this for introduction. To know someone, I normally ask 5 questions, which is called 5W and plus 2H. Okay, so what is the 5W? Okay, who are you? Who are the customer that you target? Okay, let me go through the 5W first. Who, what, why, when, where. You want me to repeat that? Who, what, why, when, where. Okay? You want me to type it out?
Okay, I type it. Who, what,
Why, when, why.
where.
Yep, 5. Okay? So these 5 questions basically give you an indication of who you are. So like for example, if I'm a lecturer, first of all, you must introduce yourself, right? Who am I? Okay? I am Charles from where? From which institute? Or what do I do? When do I start teaching? Okay? Where do I teach? Okay? And what do you call that? What do I teach? So by answering basic 5W question, you will actually can get a description about yourself. So for example, for any instructors, right, down there, so you send this questionnaire to them.
But it's like one single statement every question. That's it.
Actually, okay, professionally, 5W2H, okay, is the basic, is a very basic principle for asking a questionnaire and description to you. I will not touch the how and how much, the 2H, how and how much, because we are talking about instructors here or lecturers. The 5W actually explain who you are, number 1. Okay, like for example, I asked Wan Yin, who is she? What does she do? She already answered. Okay, who is she? She is assistant director of Edu Academy. Okay, what does she do? She actually help instructors to actually list to get on board to the service. Okay, where do they teach? They teach online. Okay, and then they can also do live. Okay, why Edu is because you can learn at your own pace, meaning that online, either during the holidays, during at night, midnight or whatever. So there is a difference there. And then we also talk about who should learn as well. So there's many dimensions to it. Like for example, once I go into my consulting job, okay, each W I multiply. So like for example, who is Miss Wan Yun? She will describe herself. Okay, then she will answer who should be coming to who should be using Edu as a solution for their business. So just now we talk about lecturers should consider coming here, list their classes. Number 2, students should be coming here to get materials for their learning. Okay. 3, businessman training provider, we are coming here to have a platform where they can actually promote their services, their courses, etc. So this answers the question. You see, for a simple W, 1W you have asked differently. Okay, like for example, second W that you can look at, what do you learn? Okay, what is Edu, IBS Edu? IBS Edu is actually a shopping mall, for example, a shopping mall for
specifically for education.
Yep. So you can scroll at it, maybe preview like a movie, alright? You can preview some of the courses. You can actually find some teasers, some upcoming classes, etc. So it's a very new experience-based, I would say, for those users. Why is traditionally, like I said just now, you have to go to school, then finish school, etc. You go to class at 2 o'clock, finish at 3 o'clock, etc. Nowadays, our time is so, I would say, uncertain because you can go online 24/7, right? You can get food any hours of the day. And then when you study, you have different time to study. Some people, like service industry based, Saturday, Sunday they work. So they can't go to weekend classes. They have to go to night classes. And then because they work shift during the weekdays, they cannot consistently attend the class. Then Edu is a good platform for them to come. So this answers the question of when. When do you need this service? For lecturers, action now. Correct?
Wow,
Okay. So for students, don't get left behind. Please take action. Come to the portal, pick up the class that you want to enhance, or maybe that you are bored with your job, you want to learn something new. We let you learn at your own pace. That's very important. There's no pressure here. Okay, and then if you find any trouble because it's a new platform, you can always contact Ms. Wan Yin. Okay, and then she can help you with the onboarding process. Of course, if you are asking during midnight and above, she is not answering you, our AI chatbot is answering you.
Yeah,
Okay?
my AI sister will be here to
Alright.
answer your question anytime, 24/7.
So, okay, for example, now come back to reality, okay? What does Edu open up opportunity for? Who will have opportunity to prosper here? For example, young lawyers. Okay, young lawyers, they are very young and they have to depend on their senior to refer case to them. Right? You want to take up a lecturing job or a profile job to teach people about law, you can do that because you're fresh from college or from education, whereby whatever your professor is teaching you, you're still fresh in your mind. What is taught, T-O-R-T. I did study a little business law. So, like for example, what is business law? What do you call that? What does different law applies to it? Example, basic law is law of contract. What is a contract? Okay, how does a contract be enforced? What constitutes a valid contract, a legal contract? What information should be provided in the contract? I think that is very important as well. All right. For Edu, read our terms and condition. That is actually a contract. Right?
I was about to ask, can the lawyer teach us the law of attraction?
Oh, of course.
When you said about law of contract, I was like,
Of course.
sounds different. Should be law of attraction, right?
Actually, there is something called prenuptial agreement. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
prenuptial agreement means you sign a contract before you get married. So once you get married, if I snore in bed, please don't kill me. Okay, you can put it in a contract.
That is not law of attraction.
No. There is because of attraction. What? Because you like me when I pak talk with you, so that's why you get married. But after you get married, you see all the bad habits. Please don't kill the person, right? So, I mean, although it's a joke, but everyone says that okay, a blind wife and a deaf husband make the best pair,
Agree.
right? So as long as the wife don't see, so there's no complaint. As long as the husband is deaf, there's also no complaint. So there's just a little muse that we play around, right? So come back to Edu as well. Edu, I find that it's also a very good platform for retirees. Retirees in the sense that retiree here, I'm not talking about 60 years old and above. I'm talking about those people who are retired from the industry. We find that there's an emergent group of people who retire early. Retire early means maybe I'm a lawyer, I work until my age 45, I have enough, and I want to change the industry, I want to change a different pathway, so they retire from their legal work. But that doesn't mean that everything is wasted, because you still can give lecture online.
Yeah,
Okay, and perform. You can also do consulting work online. For example, you can have a session whereby we can incorporate support, or we can incorporate interactive session whereby when our live broadcast session, we can have an interaction with students, just like you do in a real event. So for example, if there's a live event online in our edu system, okay, let's say Wan Yin is giving a class. Those students who have bought credit and log on to the class, they can actually ask direct questions.
Yes, it's just like a normal class, physical class, just that the mode has changed to virtual only. That's it. You still have the direct access to the trainer or speaker on the spot during the class. Don't worry.
Yeah. So also there are, I mean, other than those say free classes and also all these ad hoc classes, we also have proper certification classes. Proper certification classes meaning that those professional certification, we will offer them soon in our portal, right?
Yeah.
So those are actually offered by very, very good partners of ours. It can be other academies, other institutes, university, etc. So whereby students have to actually complete modules, complete assignments, complete homework to pass.
And also examination.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
examination as well. I hate
Within
that.
the same platform, yes. Not only course assignment, most importantly is an examination if especially you are taking some certification courses.
Yeah, so it's a very exciting way of self-promotion. So how we relate to IP card again, I say that we need to promote ourselves, how we can portray ourselves as a communicator. All right. In the marketing work, especially when in my job, I would say 90% and above of the actual job that we do is communication. The rest are just paperwork. For example, if you want to advertise, advertise a lecturer. So what you need to do, she must find the lecturer's unique selling point, okay, or unique selling proposition. Okay, and Millennium will call it pain point. Okay, the pain point for this lecturer to succeed. Okay, pain point maybe is because maybe the recent fire in Putra Heights. Okay, and then Wan Yin happened to be a oil and gas specialist. Maybe
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe an oil and gas specialist. Suddenly there is a demand for such a technical topic.
Yep, knowledge sharing.
Yeah. Instead of giving free classes online, right? Then she can now charge the cost, right? Because you are paying for professional cost, you're not paying for just coffee talk. So it's very, very much different. Like for me as well, people talk, hey, marketing is very easy. 4P very easy, just explain already. So I understand 4P, I can do my 4P lor. But actually it's not. There's in marketing, a lot of people look at the artistic part of it, but they forget the scientific part of it. Scientific part of it, point to note, since you're in education, when you talk about graduation in business, right?
Mhm.
I mean business studies, right? So you have Bachelor of, if you are taking a major in management, so it's Bachelor of Arts, right? Bachelor of Arts Management, right? The title?
For me, I'm actually graduated under communications.
Communications
So
under?
it's bachelor degree in communications. But my major is in PR, public relations.
Okay, just a point of note. If you are if your study, your major is accounting, okay, you graduate with Bachelor of Arts. If you want to graduate in economics, it's called Bachelor of Arts. Okay, but actually, if you look at it, if you graduate in marketing, it's Bachelor of Science. Yeah, you should know that because you're in education. So a lot of marketing works involve science. Science here is statistics. Okay, like for example, when you want to push a product, okay, what flavor of ice cream should I sell in Malaysia? Right, for example, hot weather. So we need to do a survey. Is it vanilla? Is it strawberry? Or is it nangka? Is it red bean? So there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scene before they push the particular product out.
So it's actually a science
Yes.
calculation behind it rather
Yes.
than just like an art kind
It's
of.
a calculated decision. Okay? It's not like my grandfather think we should use red, then red is the most popular color. But we know right now, color is now rainbow. So traditional color may not be that popular anymore. So these are some of the stuff that we have to look at. Like statistically speaking, just now I mentioned the word branding. So imagine 1 million ringgit for advertising campaign a year, right? For Carlsberg, it's not an issue. For Nestle, it's not an issue. But for even Edu,
yeah, my
it's a burden.
I already tell you I'm not a 随鱼 leh.
So you can see here that there's a lot of things involved. Like for example, for Wan Yin part, normally we advise is what's opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is, for example, let's say Wan Yin this month she has set aside 10,000 ringgit for promotion. So this month, what is her objective? Who is she targeting? Where she want exposure will determine how she want to spend the 1,000 ringgit. Doesn't mean that she spend 10,000 ringgit Facebook advertising every month, it will bring her X amount of business. Doesn't mean that. Because right now, a lot of things are, real-time feedback. I'll just give you an example. 2 years ago, I was consulting for a company in Singapore. They are actually selling something like eyewear, and although the product is made in Asia, but because they want to build their brand in US, so they only created advertising to be advertised in US. Okay, advertised in US. So there's no way we can track the effect of the advertisement other than the report, because we cannot access Facebook US unless you are based in US. Right? So how do you measure the success? And by the way, the campaign failed. They spent something like almost 10,000 US dollars. The figure goes something like 250,000 viewers on the first advertisement. Second funnel, there's about 10-20,000 people look at that advertisement. For the third funnel, third layer, there is like 20-30% who actually look at the ad and come to the website website, I would say the conversion, 0.
But 200, the first advertisement you mentioned is 250,000
people saw the ad.
0 conversion?
Yes.
Wow. What
Yes.
happened to that ad?
So
Sad.
because at the time we were outsourcing the social media campaign to so-called the most noteworthy social media platform in Singapore. So the same person spoke to me, so I asked what actually went wrong the campaign, because despite me advising them to do a certain message base, they said they are better. They said that they can guarantee the campaign to work. So I let them run it. And at the end of the day, just to share with you, I was very rude to them, and this is what I told them. So please explain to me why an initial campaign with 250,000 viewership have 0 conversion.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are trying to use technical term to me. Maybe the time is not right. I said those are all your control. Timing is not right. The wrong target audience. Blah 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 blah. So I told them how I felt, because they're Singaporean, right? So I'm not afraid to say this. So I said, imagine this is Charles Yong, right? I'm in Singapore right now. I dropped my pants. Everybody saw my thing and said, 250 people saw it. Okay? I embarrassed myself. 250,000 people saw it. Okay? About 20,000 people take a camera and take photo.
Okay.
Okay? And then ended up, nobody called the police. So is it a miracle or is something wrong? So I asked them, is something wrong with my private part, or is it something wrong with the people? Right?
Okay.
So my point to note is, right, a lot of stuff is because it's the narration, how we want to portray ourselves. Like today I speak to Wan Yun is because I want to showcase what her platform can do. Because it's quite impossible to describe her platform into one sentence. To be honest, we tried this for many weeks before this.
Yeah.
Right? So what is this? This is a Shopee equivalent platform for education. People can buy things and sell things on this platform.
Yes.
And there's so many ways to do it. You can think it, you can think of it, you can do it. So there's kind of application. So coming back to advertising campaign, etc. Alright, don't ever get the agency actually got a scolding from me. So to me it's like they told me, oh, due to Facebook algorithm, they rejected our advertisement, etc. So I told them those are bullshit, because every company that makes money from advertising will take your money. The difference is whether they advise you to do it properly or not properly. So example, right, if advertiser A, advertiser B, okay, Wan Yin just started out. She spent $200 per day on Facebook advertising. So she put in 200 credit into Facebook advertising. Charles, advertising professional, right? So I put $10,000 into my advertising campaign. Look, same thing, one day 200. So technically, I'm just putting my money, deposit 10,000 into Facebook, but I'm spending the same amount of money
Every day.
every day, same as 1 year. So I want to ask you, if you are Facebook, you only have one choice, either service me or service 1 year. Who do you choose? See, this is algorithm, my friend. I just give you a loophole. So I don't believe that Facebook will block your ad, etc. It's how do you place it. Same thing I will tell Wan Yin as well. Okay, I know 10,000 is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that much of credit into your credit card? Okay, assuming you have, please place it. Then you have equal playing field with me, because you also put in 10,000, I also put in 10,000. So Facebook should be servicing you the same as they service
Are you sure? If
Yes.
I put the same amount?
Yes. You know why? If let's say Wan Yin hard-earned money put inside Facebook, within 2 days, the same story that I told you just now repeated, do you think she will continue day 3 and day 4?
No,
So is her money spent?
not yet.
Can you take it back?
I'm not sure.
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
You can, because they only charge for usage.
I don't
Right.
use.
You can take it back. Okay? Then you can point finger to Facebook. You are useless. Okay? Why I say that is because Facebook will see, wow, Wan Yin have the money to advertise. Maybe she is not advertising the right way. I should be teaching Wan Yin how to advertise, so that I can make back the 8,000 that she took away. This is a trick, my friend.
Okay.
So imagine, okay, you
Interesting.
go to our newspaper, example, newspaper, right? I said you will spend 10,000 per month. Then you put in order for 100,000, 1 year advertisement, 10 ads, 120,000 one ad per year, right? But do you pay them 120,000 upfront? No. You only pay them before the ad advertised, right?
Yes.
Yes. But what do you tell them? You're telling them that you have 120,000. So do you know what a salesperson like me will go to and say? Miss Wan Yin, since you have the budget to spend for 120,000, why don't you pay me now? I give you 20% discount. Is it price discrimination?
Okay, I think I cannot talk with someone
because,
very expert in
because,
marketing.
see, in
I feel like
advertising,
I was so
in
dumb.
advertising, no, not really, because in advertising you need people to advise you. It's not because you don't have the money. Okay, please don't have the impression that because I don't have the money I cannot have the same impact. It's how you use the money. All right. For people, for consultants, we don't like ask our customer to scheme. For example, like that you can discount the 20% discount because you pay upfront. Okay. I would teach Wan Yin to say, I don't want your 20% discount. Okay. I want 40% more ads. What's the difference, my friend? Okay. More ads means more exposure. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. You need to spend money to make money. but how do you improve the value that you spend? The strategy to it. Okay.
Wow.
By the way, this is my advertising as an instructor. Okay, if you want to know more
Yeah,
about
I was about to say that. I was about to remember to follow our page, our website, edu.isibs.com, to follow this instructor, Charles Yong. He's one of our instructors already in the website. So follow his page, then you will know whenever he upload anything, any courses regarding what he has been sharing just now. Wow.
So I'm thinking now how to, so I have a problem designing my course, you see, because to put some courses into the edu system, there's a quota, see. So if I want to increase my quota, whether I can negotiate with margin, right? If I
Let
give
me
you
see.
some free content, can I exchange?
But
Can
now
I
you
exchange
already
more
share me
credit?
the tricks. You already share me the tricks. So most probably tak jadi lah.
Now I have more tricks. Okay.
So stay tuned to what our instructor Charles will be sharing with you guys in the EDU platform.
Okay.
Very
just-
interesting, right?
Yeah, just to do a demo. I think what do you call that? Can you I share Miss Wan Yin's what do you call that
EDU
profile
platform.
page? Yeah. I do.
Oh,
No. I just do. Okay, let me see whether I can do this. What is your IP card name?
IBS 1.
Wan Yin. Okay. WAN.
No. Let me do it. I hope this is the right one. Oopsie.
Which one you have?
Let me search. Let me see which one. Yeah, IBSC. I don't. I have put my surname inside.
Ah. Life ended. Number 3.
No,
Life ended.
I think because no one, there's a puzzle that you
Oh, okay.
need. So we start again.
No worries. If that's the case, we will take a
Take a
break,
break,
a 10
short
minutes
break.
break, and then we'll come back, and then hopefully you guys will stay with us. So those who want to know more about Edu, do tune in, and then you want to have a chat with us, please do so. So the next session I won't be hosting, Miss Wan Yin will be hosting. Alright, see you guys.
See
Alright,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.